Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to our second in our series of Cosmic Songwriter Firehouse Sessions. This is Abby, and I am very happy to be here with Nashville, Tennessee native and songwriter Tommy Prine. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you taking the time. I know it makes your day a little longer.
Oh, it's totally all right. I love the job as part of the job.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, we're going to have the chance to talk more with Tommy, but first, would you start us with a song?
Absolutely.
Great.
The song is called Holding On to More. And they say to treat yourself with kindness, like that's all I had to do. And did they ever see the kindness that I always had for you? So where's the road when I can't see it? And all the signs are broken down. And should I guess the curves in secret, or buy a home outside of town? Well, one is better than the other, and while the other still sounds nice, and give this letter to my mother, and all it says is you were right. I wish I wrote it all down in a journal I found, stained in all the time that I lost. A dog left in the pound isn't funny or profound. It's just the way that things turned out to be. I guess I'm holding on to more than a memory. And God, I wish that I was stronger when I picked up the phone. 'Cause now I miss when it took longer, when we would take the shortcut back home. But that's a long time away now, and there ain't much that I can do. Listen to turtles all the way down, and well, I'll pretend that I'm with you. Well, there's a lesson when you need it. There's always more when you don't. So where's the road when I can't see it? Will it take me back home? I wish I wrote it all down in a journal I found, stained in all the time that I lost. A dog left in the pound isn't funny or profound. It's just the way that things turned out to be. I guess I'm holding on to more than a memory. I guess I'm holding on to more than a memory.
You've been listening to Tommy Prine here on WFHB. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, we're excited to have you back in Bloomington. You've
good
been
to be
here.
back.
You've been here a couple times.
Yeah, sure have.
You're playing and swapping songs tonight at the Bluebird with John Bowman as part of the Cosmic Songwriter Festival. And everybody listening probably already knows this, but just in case, I do want to mention that Tommy is the son of legendary American singer-songwriter John Prine.
Yeah.
What was it like for you growing up? Were you around music and musicians?
Oh, yeah. It was like the only thing I was around, pretty much.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. I mean, outside of a very normal childhood, just kind of like sprinkled in going backstage at like Red Rocks and
So
you know what I
cool.
mean? Yeah, just stuff like that.
So cool.
Yeah.
Did I read that you had, like when you were younger, had gone on tour with your dad and maybe
Yeah.
sold merch and
Uh-huh,
did that
yeah.
whole thing?
Yeah, that was like my first like job was
That's awesome.
selling T-shirts at my dad's concerts, and then got a little bit older and I would sell merch and also play the encores with him sometimes.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool experiences
That's
I
great.
got from that. Other than just like getting to be with my family while my dad was away, that was like a big plus.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting to travel together was
Yeah,
really
that's
nice. So.
very special.
Yeah.
Did you always know that you wanted to be a musician yourself?
No, honestly, it was probably at like the bottom of my choices for
Really?
life. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything ever that I was like aspiring to one day be. It kind of just like organically turned into this. Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up, it's always funny. I tell people like the first two things I wanted to be was either an astronaut or a nurse. And then I started getting my grades back, and I was like, well, maybe we should pivot to something more realistic. But I don't know. I mean, I've been writing songs my whole life. And then once my dad passed, the songs really started pouring out of me. And, long story short, I showed them to two dear friends of mine, Gina Johnson and Russ and Kelly. And they just kind of gave me the friendly push off the cliff. They were like, hey, we think you should at least give the artist thing a try because we believe in what you're doing. And I did. I gave it my all, and here I am 5 years later still doing it. So, yeah.
Amazing. Well, your album, This Far South, came out in June of 2023, and it was a personal favorite of mine. And it was in rotation here at WFHB, I think in our charts for 7 weeks. It's a pretty emotional album.
Yes, definitely.
Can you talk a little bit about writing the album, what it meant to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think over the last 5 years, being on the road and being a traveling musician has kind of shown me who I am to myself. It's like I've been a big like self-exploration kind of like project. And it wasn't just the touring, it was the writing as well. I think my writing, especially on This Far South, is very kind of self-exploratory kind of writing in the first place. A lot of them kind of are derived from like actual experiences and stories from my life. And the nature of those songs is just kind of like an honest rendition of like my memory and my thoughts and feelings and things that happened to me and shaped me into who I am today. But yeah, I mean, it was really important work that I needed to do. And I found that writing songs was just the most a healthy way that I could go about, kind of getting all these things off my chest and processing these things.
Yeah.
I mean, it was intense for sure. I think intense is a good word to use. But I think you can kind of feel that on the album.
For sure.
There's a lot of intensity in there.
The song, by the way,
yeah,
kills me.
Oh,
I mean, it
thank
really
you. Yeah.
does. It's a beautiful song. Well, I think now could you share another one with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
I'll play one off the record. I'll do By the Way.
Oh, yay.
And I don't wanna move the shoes I keep in the back of my car. The ones you got me at 17 when mom thought I moved way too far. By the way, I wish I stayed and unpacked all of my bags. And all those times I'll always miss are the times that we've never had. So can I breathe all of me into a bottle and throw it in the sea? And by the way, people say I look just like you. And I don't wanna think about the excuses that I made, and all those nights I should have just sat down and played spades. But don't keep all that in your heart. Well, son, it'll just drag you down. And even if you fight it or don't like it, the world will keep spinning round. Can I breathe all of me into a bottle and throw it in the sea? And by the way, people say I look just like you. And I don't wanna talk about the day that you slipped away, 'cause it's still hard to hear your voice in the songs that we used to sing. Well, I miss you and I love you, and some things won't ever change. And although you're gone, the world moves along. There's a part of you that will remain. Can I breathe all of me into a bottle and throw it in the sea? And by the way, people say I look just like you. And by the way, people say I look just like you.
Been listening to Tommy Prine here on WFHB ahead of his show tonight with John Bauman at the Bluebird as part of the Cosmic Songwriter Festival. Thanks for playing that one.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
You got married to your high school sweetheart in 2022 and recently announced that you are expecting a baby.
We sure are, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So
yeah.
exciting.
We're so excited.
What are you most excited about being a dad?
I think getting to like live life through like the eyes of my child. I think, like getting some of that like excitement for the holidays
That's
back
right.
again,
Yeah.
like Halloween, I mean, he's gonna have to be dressed up as whatever we choose for him for the
Right.
first few years until he's like, actually, I want to be Wolverine, you know.
Right.
But yeah,
You've got a little bit.
Yeah.
You can influence that.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's what we're looking forward to the most.
Yeah. Well, good luck. It'll be amazing. And it's this fall.
Yes. Yeah. This fall. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, switching gears, I talked to you about this a little bit before, and this is sort of random, but I saw the Christmas special that you did that is posted on YouTube.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask you about it, and I want to encourage people to watch it because it is so good and funny and original and really well done. It feels like almost a mockumentary at times,
Yes,
you know,
yeah, it's
little,
kinda like
little parts of it.
Yeah, like a horror mockumentary kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. So could you tell us kind of how you got involved in that?
Yeah, for sure. So, my guys over at Contrary Western hit me up a few years ago, and we did kind of like a produced interview / performance video. And then I had such a good time doing it. We went to this like bar, one of my favorite bars in Nashville called Melrose Billiards, and we did the thing there. And then the next year, they were like, "We want to do it again, but we want to do kind of like a skit sort of thing and have some of your friends come in." So we got the upstairs at another great bar, Mother's Ruin in Nashville. And then that was the second year we did it. And then this most recent year we got together and we were like, all right, like let's go all out, you know, like let's just throw all of our ideas at the wall and see what sticks. And we came up with this mockumentary about me choosing to cook soups in the woods instead of go back to my life and write songs. And then I have people from the music industry, other like fellow singer-songwriters and artists coming through the house to kind of come like pull me back into my songwriting ways, but in like very clever kind of situations, you know? Yeah, so
It's really good. It made me wonder if you had ever thought about doing acting or comedy because it's really, really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have always, like when I was a kid, I loved like improv classes. Like those are like my favorite things to do, and like drama class and stuff like that. I never, like I didn't do any plays or anything like that, but I kind of wish I did now, like looking back on it. But yeah, I mean, I'm super interested in, you know, like doing a movie one day or, you know, just like anything film related, I love. So, yeah.
I think you've got it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. You know, we'll get the Oscar one day.
That's right. Is there new music coming?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, I've been in the studio all year, pretty much. I got 5 songs done, and I got 2 more studio sessions coming up.
Great.
So more to be announced on that very soon. But the answer is yes. New music's coming this year. Yeah.
Very exciting. Well, we will stay tuned for that. What can the people coming to the show tonight expect?
They can expect to hear the songs kind of how they were written, you know, like kind of the songs that I would, whether I recorded them already or not. It's the way that I would play to the musicians in the studio so that they can kind of get an idea for like where to take it if I'm adding a band. So these are my songs in kind of like the rawest, most original form.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have time for one more song.
Absolutely, yeah. The song's called Boyhood. With my brother in the woods on a hot July day, we got lost on second thought. We never knew the way. When Mama said, "Go play outside, 'cause supper's ready soon," we caught bugs, found rocks, and thought we might find the moon. I saw a creek that was 10 years wide and hoped to cross it soon. Well, now I did, now we're not kids, and I think I wish too soon. my brother climbed a tree, and yet I ain't coming down. When I tried to, my foot slipped a groove and I fell on the ground. I got back up, I brushed it off, it really wasn't all that bad. But I swear, falling through the air was the most fun I'd ever had. Daddy, won't you come outside? I feel lost today. Well, he said, son, yeah, you ain't done. Just look how far you came. You know that creek beyond the pines, I've crossed it many times, and you will too. All you gotta do is give it some time. When I'm done, you'll teach your son how to swim it straight. Well, just find love inside your heart. You'll never float away. You never float away.
You've been listening to Tommy Prine here on WFHB. Tommy, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it. Tommy Prine headlines Night 2 of the 3rd Annual Cosmic Songwriter Festival at the Bluebird tonight. Doors open at 6 and the show starts at 7 p.m. Be sure to subscribe to our WFHB Firehouse Session YouTube page where these sessions will be posted. This is your host, music director, and Firehouse Session producer, Abby Noroozi, and I'd like to give many thanks to our general manager, Jar Turner, engineers Alyssa Gray and Christy Crandall, videographers Brian Boucher and Garrett Portinga of No Guru Media, and to you for tuning in to WFHB.